Right. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Richard Dubya here. What's going on? So yes, we're gonna give people just a couple minutes here to jump in, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've been feeling a lot better than what I've been. Like I still have kind of a troubling cough here and there, which it's a lot better than where it was, and yeah, I mean, I've had such a bad flu uh, recently, and it it was to the point where I just didn't want to do nothing, and yeah, and my voice was not exactly how I wanted it and stuff, and nobody wants a stream where I'm just like hacking up like every couple minutes. Which might end up on the stream just a little bit, just because I still have that funny tickle in my throat. Hey, Harrison. I'll hug you back, buddy. But yeah, been sick for at least a good week. And man, like going from like really warm to really cold to really warm to really cold, it's and with the breathing problems, it's just a crazy monotonous thing. Um, and yeah, like I wanted to do KJ's unboxing right away, but like I saw that I was getting better. Harrison. um, but yes, I wanted to open this sooner, but like again, my health was steadily getting better, and I wanted to be able to talk about stuff and be able to actually look somewhat happy versus opening it and being miserable on camera and getting bad reaction for something that I am grateful for. Hey Shakrazu, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, we're just waiting for somebody to show up really quick because I know that they wanted to see me unbox this pretty good. Um, but yeah, we're doing an unboxing from my buddy KJ Del Rey, aka Lady in Red, one of my best friends. Um, but yeah, I want to zoom in just a little bit here. Yeah. But yeah, this is a birthday gift from her to me, which whatever it is, I'm very grateful for. Hey, J Chip, welcome to the stream. She's a really great friend of mine. Really thoughtful, really caring, and she does such amazing shows. And like, she's just an amazing person overall. I mean, I can't thank her enough for even just thinking of me and getting me some gifts. It's very sweet of her, and I know she didn't have to do that. She went out of her way to do that, and she did go out of her way to give me a nice unboxing as well. And so I want to do the same in return. But how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever. uh, but yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, those of you that didn't watch my little video, I've been sick for a while. I'm I'm on the cusp of just getting 100% better. I'm about 95% there. Um, but excuse me. Yes. Um, but I am feeling a lot better, and you guys will see a little more streams from me um, more often now that I am feeling better. There is some videos I do have to edit as well, which I have been neglecting because I've been sick. Um, I'm good, Harrison. I'm doing good. A lot better than what I was last week. And like I was saying, it was terrible. Like I don't wish that feeling on anybody. But yeah. Give me just 1 second here, folks. Just want to make sure Discord puts this out. Self promo. Yes, okay, it is putting it out. Good, good, good. How's the wife doing? The wife is sick, thanks to me, but she is getting better, and we've been taking our vitamin C, and we've been trying to make sure that we're both as 100% as we can. Harrison, don't do that. But yeah, and I think on our next stream, as I did say that our next stream is going to be Ninja Gaiden, and we're going to be playing some more of that. We're going to be playing some more Crash Bandicoot. Trying to get back to The Last of Us on grounded mode. Let's see. Let's see. How do we ban Harrison? Just kidding, Harrison. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna get back to a lot of those games that I've been playing. Hey, there she is. Everybody, KJ Del Rey, you know her. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, let's get this unboxing started. Now, first she sent me a note. I'm gonna read it on camera. First, she said I could read it. Now I have not read this yet. I just took it from the text and printed it out. But I wanted you guys to see my reaction live to this. I want you guys to, see me, see my instant reaction to it when I actually read it. So, without further ado, this is my birthday present. So, all right. Oh. All right. Richard, thank you for being one of the best friends ever. I hope you like what I got you. I'm sorry it took 7 years to get it to you. Oh, that's okay, KJ. I mean, you got it to me, and you took your... I can't even talk. I'm starting to get choked up here. It's okay, KJ. Like, it could have taken 100 years. It doesn't matter. I mean, the fact that you actually went out of your time and you bought stuff for me and sent it to me, that's fantastic. Um, I will always be there for you, and I'll always have your back. Happy belated birthday. Love, KJ. And that's really sweet of her for that. I gotta get like myself a knick-knack box to put all these letters in because I'm starting to get a little small collection of them. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done some streaming, so it's like I I don't have my gusto or however you want to put it. But yeah, my birthday was January 1st. Yes, thank you, KJ. Thank you for that. And yeah, I've been away from streaming way too long, and I'm excited though. I am excited to see what you got me. This is the box. Obviously, we're not going to show her address on camera. Made sure I blocked that. Hey, Retro Star, how's it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. But thank you, Harrison. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Now, I think I want to do this like I do a Video Games Monthly box. So I'm not even going to show you guys what I have until I know. So, first item. Oh yeah. We got some Red Dead 2 going on. That's what's up. Yes. Very cool. It's got both discs and it's got the insert. Very cool. Definitely one of the games I definitely want. Definitely games on my list that I would definitely want to play because Red Dead is such a good game, and the fact that this is one of those games that actually takes 2 discs to load, it just blows my mind on top of it all. So, like, I like a lot of the open world games and stuff, like Borderlands and Fallout and stuff. So, I mean, this is definitely, show my address, expose me. I know someone wants to beat my ass. So he could get back into streaming. Well, thank you for that one. I really appreciate that. I mean, that's an amazing gift right there. But hold on, we're not done yet. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, we got Mario Party 7 going on. Now KJ knows I like the Mario Party games. Like, I want to collect them all, and she knows I only have 5 and 6. I even think she asked me too. She asked me what Mario Party games I have. I bet she was that sneaky too. But yeah, cool, and it's complete in box too. That's nice. It's even got the little insert too. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, this must have cost you a good amount of money. I mean, I'm not sure. Excuse me. This is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to cough up a storm. But thank you, KJ. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. That's going to be awesome. Especially this next Monday when my sister comes over. I got the GameCube hooked up out in the front room right now, so we're going to be playing some Double Dash, and that's from your personal collection? KJ, you don't have to do that. I mean, you could have kept it in your personal collection. Hey, Kiani, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Retro Star. If I didn't welcome you to the stream, I'm sorry if I didn't. I've been a little preoccupied. But amazing game so far. Amazing game so far. I mean, so far, if you guys didn't see, like we have Red Dead 2, amazing game that what I've seen so far, and we got Mario Party 7, one of the games I don't have, I have not played yet. I can't wait to play this. One of my favorite characters to play on Mario Party is Wario. I love Wario. Alright, let's see what we got next. So this feels like this is our third and final game. Feels like a GameCube game, possibly. Alright, let's see what we got. Life is Strange, Before the Storm. So this is the sequel to Life is Strange. I did like the first game. I have not played it all the way through. But I do look forward to seeing this other game too. This is an excellent game too. It's one of those definite games that like where you can choose your own paths, and you know how like certain parts that you do earlier in the game affect how the game turns out further on. So yes, very cool. Thank you, KJ. Thank you very much for that. I do really appreciate it. Every little bit of what you gave me, if you got me, just one of these games, I mean, I'd be more than happy. I mean, even if you just gave me this note, I'd be happy. It's a prequel. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But, again, regardless, thank you. Thank you, KJ. You guys have to check KJ out. Like, I mean, everybody knows KJ. Like, oh, God. I am just such... God, my head is just swimming right now. Life is Strange may be cringy, but its games hold a special place in my heart. I made sure I went all out. I want to get more, but I lost my job. And that's okay, KJ. That's fine. You got me such amazing gifts. I mean, I wasn't even expecting anything. Like again, you could have just got me the note and I could have been completely happy, It's perfectly fine. I love what you got me. Thank you, KJ. Thank you so very much. It means a lot to me that you went out of your way to even just give me that. Yeah, you just should have sent me some cough medicine. Cough medicine doesn't really work for this cough. It's just mostly just been junk in my throat, in which I've been taking Mucinex chest congestion for. I've had cough drops. I take vitamin C gummies. I take the nighttime and the daytime cold medicine. But one thing I didn't want to do is like cough on stream like this. But yeah, I mean, if I can get my sister, I gotta figure out a way to get multiplayer games like the GameCube and stuff like on stream. It's kind of hard to do in a small area like this, but maybe I'll just like set up my phone and point it at the screen, and do a stream that way. Play a little Mario Party for you guys. But yeah, definitely Red Dead and Life is Strange. As soon as I play through the first one, we'll definitely stream some of these too. Oh man, I need something to drink. Deku is good, possess me. Yeah, that's another game I gotta get to as well. That's one of the games that KJ did. She influences a lot of the games that I buy, just because of the streams that she's done. Resident Evil 7 for one. I mean, look at this. I mean, there are, a bunch of games here that, I've gotten because of KJ or wanted to play because of KJ. We got, Crash Bandicoot. We got the Tomb Raider games. I believe this one she gave me, which I still have her note right there. See? But, yeah, and, Borderlands 3, which I am a big fan of Borderlands, which I will eventually play that. Spider-Man, stuff like that. You ended up getting the gold edition? Yeah, well, I mean, KJ pretty much got me hooked on the Resident Evil games. And, I played through 5 with her. Eventually, I want to play through 6. I also want to play through 7 and 4 and the first one. Eventually, the second one and the third one. I do have Code Veronica and Project Nemesis, which I don't have right there, but I know I have them somewhere for the Dreamcast. Those will be games to broadcast in the future, And recently, I was gonna play this, while I have my GameCube out too. But yeah, I mean, KJ is a big influence on a lot of the games that I play, and yes, we do have to play Resident Evil 6. And if I'm feeling, if I stop my cough, if I can stop this freaking cough and get that junk out of my damn throat, we could probably play it next week if you're up for it. But we'll talk to you next week Tuesday, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, it's for now. It is what it is. It's the junk that's just stuck in the back of my throat that just won't leave. But again, I'm getting progressively better day by day, and I do plan on streaming more as soon as I can knock the cough out, because nobody wants to be in the middle of watching me play gameplay and then all of a sudden it's like no. I mean, I don't really even want to watch myself do that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we both get busy. Sometimes we get sick. Some things are beyond our control. But yeah, me and KJ will play again. But yeah. Part of me thinks I should just go start a stream now and we should play something. What should I play? Should we play something or should we just sit here and talk? I mean, I'm okay either way. You guys want to turn this into a Q&A, or you want me to play something? It'll take a minute for me to hook up a system. But, yeah. What you guys think? I mean, how many people we got viewing today? We got 3 viewers? That's alright, that's what's up. But, oh god. I hate this little freaking tickle. It's bugging me. It's bugging me. But, yeah. Here's the 2 Mario parties I have, that go with the one that KJ got me. Oh, come on, get back in there. Get back in there, you son of a bitch. That's just box lids. It's because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. But yeah, I mean, if you guys, yeah, I think the Resident Evil controls for 4 are disgusting, but you know, like you said, it takes a little bit to get used to. Um, but fully willing to give it a try. I mean, now that I've gotten used to Five's controls, I guess it doesn't seem as bad. But maybe with additional help, maybe. Yeah, these are all games behind me. Like, here, let me drop KJ's image here, and then let's pull the camera out just a little bit here. Boop. Let's adjust this so it fits in here. So yeah, I mean, we got some NES games up here. We got some Super Nintendo over here. Sega Genesis. We got more Sega Genesis games right here. Um, we got some more PlayStation 4 games here, along with some GameCube and PlayStation 2 games that, you know, I wanted to play pretty soon. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. That's things that people don't see typically. Yep. So as you guys can see up here, we got Mario Party 10, which is sealed, just because I bought it cheap, and you know I think things are worth more in value sealed. And you know we got Yoshi's Woolly World, which is also sealed. Batman Beyond Gotham 3, which I do plan on opening eventually once I get you know the other games completed, which is another thing I could get back to. I could get back to the Lego games. It was kind of hard playing them 2-player, but yeah, I gotta play them by myself, and you know a lot of them for the PS3 and stuff. And we got both cereals, both the one with the amiibo and the one without the amiibo. We got Star Fox Zero, which comes with Star Fox card, brand new in the package. Got that on clearance from Target. We got the Wii U version of Zelda Twilight Princess. You got Epic Mickey Collector's Edition sealed with the brush that goes with it. Skyward Sword, that's just the box. The game is like down here, and I do use the active Wii remote that comes with that. With the game and with a lot of my Wii titles, just because it's one of the ones that I like. My favorite Mario brother, if any of the Mario brothers, is Luigi, because I love green. I love green. This is a thing I got cheap. It's one of those little football things, which, whatever, But yeah, and then I got this afterwards. This is Majora's Mask for the 3DS, but this is just a figure. This was bundled with it, but I was able to find it for cheap. And then this is just a beer can of a beer that kind of looks like a controller and stuff. Yeah, you can see that right there, Harrison. One of my things I like is the Metroid series. And believe it or not, the only difference between the collector's edition, which is the steelbook here, and the regular edition is the steelbook itself. I got Metroid Prime 3, I got Other M, I got, Wario games here. And I just dropped it. Oh my god. Oh. We got Smash Brothers, and here's Mario Party 8. Got Epic Mickey and Epic Mickey 2, so that way I don't have to open the other one. Mario's fucking ass, yeah. Because Luigi can jump higher. I got both Indiana Jones. Here's another Wario Land game, which is another game I gotta get back to playing. There's that Twilight Princess, which I like that there's the little part to here. It's kind of like gold and stuff, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Got Super Mario 3D World, which is one of the better of the Mario games. Let's see, we got Breath of the Wild, we got Disney Infinity, which I'm a big collector of Disney Infinity stuff. I like the Mario paper games. This is one of them. Color Splash. I got Mario Tennis, Splatoon, Super Mario Bros. U, Pikmin 3, Mario Kart 8, Nintendo Land, Hyrule Warriors, Super Smash Bros. U, Zombie U. You know, I'm a big Zelda fan. Big Zelda fan, big Metroid fan, big Castlevania fan. Which, you know, some of those games I'll eventually be able to afford. You know, some of my games too that I have, a lot of the NES games, are either from my childhood, ones I've bought cheap, or ones that have been influenced to me from like Megadan 29. Stuff like, you know, Double Dragon, Gradius, and Ninja Gaiden. That's my influence from, you know, Megadan and Phil Torpin and Captain Algebra and J-Love and all that. You know, Punch Out, you know, Battletoads, Dick Tracy. Got the original Metroid here. Now, what people don't know is that, like, even back then, they had player's choice versions for the Nintendo cartridges. Like, the original Metroid cartridge has a silver label, but the player's choice one has the yellow label, which looks better in my opinion. Toad, Jam and Earl, and Shadow Dancer. These are games I had to get again from my childhood, just because I didn't have them anymore, and I had to buy them again. But this is one of the ones. This is one of the ones that I had originally. I had when I first got the Sega Genesis for Christmas. But again, you know, like I said, I had to buy it again because, you know, for some reason or another, I either had to sell it for rent or I traded it in ridiculously, which is stupid, but you know, it is what it is. We got a lot of the classic Super Nintendo games here. Like, we got Mario Kart, we got Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, we got Super Metroid. And this one came from my buddy Megadan. Not necessarily a sleeve, but this is the copy of Castlevania 4, which I did beat on stream, in which he did give to me for free, which I thought was amazing of him. Megadan's an amazing guy, one of my really good friends. This is Super Game Boy. This is what you use to play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games on the Super Nintendo. How do I know all this? Experience. Um, like I love the gold cartridges for Legend of Zelda. Like I still have yet to complete either one of these Zeldas, but like I got the regular versions, which is the gray carts, and I got the gold carts to go with it. Just because. Um, Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. I got a couple copies of that, which I'll indicate why. Because if you look at this one doesn't have the seal of approval, like what you see like right here. This is actually a variant. This is not a bootleg, believe it or not. Back when they were putting out like the power set, and you'll actually, if you see it on the box, the power set or whatever it was called, I don't remember off the top of my head. The power set actually came without the seal of approval on the game because they were rushing it out and they forgot to put it on there. Hey, Scorpion King! Welcome to the stream. But yeah, and then a lot of this here is a lot of my PlayStation 2 games right here. Bunch of these I've actually gotten from Goodwills and stuff because, I'm trying to build my... Hey, Papa Agron, welcome to the stream. A lot of these games from PS2 are from me, grabbing stuff at Goodwill because I wanted to build my collection. And the one way to build your collection is to go out to these places where you find it used, and you get them for like $3-4 a piece, and stuff. And it's a nice, easy way and cheap way to build your collection. But some of these have been with me for a long while, like Dot Hack Infection, which is like it kind of looks like an offline version of World of Warcraft, kind of. But it's a really good game, and it's one of those games that are now highly sought out and stuff. I still have yet to get the third and fourth game. I like a lot of the Burnout series because I like crashing up the cars and racking up points for it. But yeah, let's see what else. One's my favorite. One of the things that if you get to know me is that I like to leave the price labels on. So like for example, this Family Guy copy here I got for like $2.99 at a Goodwill. But this is actually a relatively good game. Like I was surprised like how good that game was. Another game that I like is like We Love Katamari. It's just a game where you have this ball where you just roll up stuff and you slowly build up speed and whatever and whatnot. I mean, I even have like beginnings of series which I didn't even realize that the series move on because of like how shitty the game kind of seemed to me back when I was growing up. And back when I was growing up, I didn't really have much of a tolerance for games. I didn't really have much of a patience as I do now. But like Monster Hunter, like who knew that it would grow into a bigger series? Like Monster Hunter World. Like that's a good game. Back then all you had was word of mouth. You didn't really have the internet. You didn't really have you didn't really have much, and I didn't really have friends growing up, so it was pretty much me, my brother, and then whatever magazines that if I read them at the time, okay, maybe I'll go try this, game, So let's sit down. Sorry about the big ass. Let's see what else we got here. We got Spyro. Not one of the original PS1 ones, but still, And Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. I love the Need for Speed games, because you watch these shows on TV, and you see these maneuvers that these cops use to stop these cars that they're trying to stop, and those moves actually do work, especially in Need for Speed. Yeah. Another good game is the Simpsons game, which I purchased at Half Price Books. Really good game. And then next we have the GameCube games, which it was Luigi's Mansion. I beat this one on stream too. I do like the Conga games, I can't remember which one is the one I like. I can't remember which one's the beat game and then which one's the adventure game. But I think it's it's this one I think I like. But yeah, I have, a couple sets of bongos. I got Super Smash Brothers Melee. And you notice this isn't the player's choice ones. These are the actual, complete inbox, actual ones. Another game that I don't even know how I lost in the first place, but I had to buy again, was Wario World. And in the midst of, while I was looking for a good price for this one, I picked up this one, in which this is the Japanese copy of Wario World, which I think this looks way better, and I love how they have it in such a small form factor, so that way you guys can actively be able to put more on your shelf. But yeah, I mean, really good game. Oh, come on. We got more Paper Mario. 1,000-Year-Old Door. The only reason why I got this Soul Calibur was because my main guy Link here, it's not a bad game, but for me, I could take or leave fighting games kind of. Let's see, and then we have Mario Kart Double Dash, which this does have the bonus disc, which is pretty cool. Got WarioWare. You gotta have the WarioWare games. And I love the Metroid games, as you can see. Now, when you pre-ordered Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, you get a shirt with it, in which it's just a green shirt with a little bit, little Samus on right here, but that's never been opened. And then let's see what else we got here. Got a bunch of these. We got the original Wind Waker. You got Zelda and the Master Quest. And then we got the Collector's Edition, which I do have the manual for this somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but this actually has the first Zelda, the second Zelda, and then Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which I think is pretty cool. Like, being able to play Majora's Mask on the GameCube, I thought was such a cool idea. Um, I saw it on Chase After the Right Price. Um, he had the manual for it, and I bought it from there. Let's see. WMN. How many consoles do I have? Too many. um, too many to name because, like, I have a couple. There's two versions of the Super Nintendo I have. I used to have a top loader NES, but I have like a few NESs. I have a couple versions of Sega Genesis, and including Sega Genesis Model 1, 2, and 3. And I have a Sega CD, Virtual Boy, couple 64s. I got a Jungle Green 64 right here, which I also have the controller for over there, which I'm not going to bother pulling out right now. I also have a bunch of the Nintendo handhelds. I have Game Gear. I have a couple Game Boy Colors. I'm missing a Game Boy Micro. And, Dreamcast too. I also have Dreamcast. I also have a couple original Xboxes, one that's modded. I got a couple Xbox 360s. Let's see. What else do I got? I got PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I got PlayStation PSP. I got Vita. Trying to think what else I have. I got the Wii U. I got the Switch. I got, the everywhere from like the first DS to the current 3DS, just about. But I got lots of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my original Xbox stuff here. I got PS3 down there. If you notice behind my chair there's the Switch titles. This up here is the box for the Eon adapter for the GameCube, which I do highly recommend. Highly recommend that. And then, I can show you one of my handhelds, which I do keep on my shelf here. This is the 2DS, but it has Zelda Ocarina of Time on it, which I keep in a cheap case I got for $2, but yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. One of the things I want to put up in my office is this here. Evil Dead is like one of my favorite horror movies. Which you look at that. Oh, come on. There we go. Sorry about the glare, but you guys can see the wonderful quality of this. Like, it's got the Necronomicon, and it's got his shotgun and stuff. Really cool stuff. And you know, I do a lot of PC gaming too, which is, you know, a lot of what I have here. A lot of this is just stuff I've picked up from Goodwill. And if you guys notice in the background, there's a Bartman poster from my childhood, which it has a little bit of water stains on it, which it is what it is. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my game collection. It's just so. Damn, KJ. KJ, have you been drinking a little bit? But yeah, I mean, I've been collecting for a long time, and you know, with streaming and stuff, you know, it helps me get back into the swing of games, and not only that, but come on, focus, you fuck. I also want to complete the games as well, which is something, you know, I haven't always had the urge for, but it's a lot better for me now than what it was. And right now I'm saving up for the MGC. Those of you that aren't familiar, it's the Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Midwest Gaming Classic is one of those conventions I went to first when I was like way, I want to say years ago, back when it was in Waukesha. And the only reason why I went to that Midwest Gaming Classic, even the reason why I even heard about it was because of Mega Media Exchange. I was looking for a Virtual Boy. And I figured, okay, we'll go hit up our local used video game store and see if they have one. But they told us about the Midwest Gaming Classic, and we went to there. And that's where we had, I bought it with, you know, it had the visor, it had the AC adapter, the stand, you know. It was pretty much complete. Minus like the box and the foam and the manual and stuff, which is fine. We still took it home. It works. But Wario Land to go with it, which I believe I have right here. This is my only Virtual Boy game I have, which, in my opinion, is the only Virtual Boy game I need. In my opinion. But, yeah, I had the opportunity to get the old Blockbuster ballistics case that they had for it, but I didn't have another $80. Like, ugh! So I missed out. And that was history. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my stuff in a nutshell. I believe Ash would be bi, if anything. Like he loved Linda. Must have Wario on everything, is what you gotta say. There's a couple of Wario games I don't have. I believe it's one for like the Game Boy Advance, like Wario Land 3 and 4, I believe. And I know I have. I don't have that in here. I know I have the Wario Land or Wario World Twisted, which is the Game Boy Advance game, that has the accelerometer on it, in which you have to like tilt to play the games, which it's a pretty good game once you get used to it. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can show you guys. I mean, nothing really stands out. We got 7 people in here. And 9 likes on the video. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. No, Scorpion King. These are not all PS2 games. Like these ones here are PlayStation 1 games. My PlayStation 2 games stop about here and go all the way up here. So, PlayStation 2 and stops about here, right at Luigi's Mansion. These are GameCube. These are PSP. I got the only Vita game I own, Uncharted, which it's an okay game. And then, you know, I got DS and 3DS and Xbox. Xbox 360 is down here. PlayStation 3. Got PlayStation 4, like right after the PlayStation 3 games. And then I got Switch games right back there, as you can see behind my chair here. And then, you know, I got NES games here, Genesis. I got some more Genesis in this box here that's behind my chair. Got Super Nintendo games up there. Got the Wii games and Wii U titles up there, and then plus the exclusives stuff that I have. So I mean, it's not as big as a collection as like a lot of people like Megadans or Captain Audra was, but like it's getting there. It's getting there little by little. I know I'm awaiting for the February 20 Video Games Monthly box. That should be coming pretty soon, probably within a day or two. Which can't wait to see what I got. And I know Megadan's going to be sending me a box eventually when he's able. And I still have yet to show you guys my birthday and Christmas pickups, which I don't have with me right now. That'll have to be another video. But definitely really cool stuff, and definitely have to tune in for that next video. Not something I want to do live, but excuse me. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? An hour. I'm looking for more PS2 and PS3 games to buy. Well, I'm not sure what you have, but if you're looking for recommendations for PS2 and PS3, one recommendation I would have for PlayStation 2 is Whiplash. This is a game where you play a weasel and a rabbit, um, in which you basically are taking apart this company that does testing on animals, and you're just cutting loose and breaking everything, and you're basically trying to make your way through the levels to really stick it to this company and make this company go bankrupt. Which, again, really cool game. Um, let's see what else we got here. I could show you. Which they also have this on GameCube as well. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. Highly recommend that one. Highly recommend Scooby-Doo Night of a Thousand Frights. That's a really good one. Let's see what else we got here. I do recommend the first 3 Harry Potter games for PS2. I don't really recommend the Evil Dead games too much. Those are kind of meh. Need for Speed games, those are usually an easy bet. Let's see what else we got here. Ultra Echo is kind of hard, but it's a neat game. And I don't remember for the life of me what it's about, but definitely one to check out the trailers for and look it up. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Let's see. iNinja's also a good platformer too. It's kind of cheesy, but it's a really decent game. Let's see. Grand Theft Auto series, San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. Can't go wrong with those guys. Let's see. Family Guy game. This one's a good one. Let's see. What else we got here? More Grand Theft Auto. Another platformer I like, called Klonoa 2. Really good in my opinion. If you like fighting games, and celebrities from the 90s, Celebrity Deathmatch, that's a good fighting game. I also recommend Burnout 3 Takedown if you like driving games. They also have Burnout Revenge also for PS2, which is also a good one. Let's see what else we got here. What other games I can recommend? Ratchet and Clank is a good series too. Simpsons game. This is a good game as well. Good platformer. Sly Cooper 3. Actually, all the Sly games are pretty good. I like these. Really good animations on them. Really good platforming. This is another good one too, but it kind of gets drawn out a little bit if you don't know where you're going. Let's see, what else did you say? You said PS3 games. For PS3 games, I recommend any of the God of War series. Which, God of War 3, God of War 1 and 2. It's even got the Vita games here, Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus, Those are good games for PS3. Any of the Lego games are good. Naughty Bear is kind of rude and kind kind of fun to play if you like that sort of thing. Let's see what else we got here. Lollipop Chainsaw is another good one. It's a simple zombie beat 'em up. It gets a little bit challenging, but not too bad. The Little Big Planet series, that's a good series to get into. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Last of Us, especially if you can get the PS4 version. Get the PS4 version if you can. But yeah, it's also good on the PS3. Oh yeah, we got Stick of Truth, Resident Evil 5, which I do recommend getting on the PS4 and playing with somebody. Let's see what else we got here. If you like, real hard difficulties, you got Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Those are good PS3 games. Yeah, I would say that'd probably be it for PS3. And Switch games. Okay. Let me move this. Let's see what we got here. So, obviously Breath of the Wild would be a good game for the Switch. If you like those kind of Dark Souls kind of games, Binding of Isaac is kind of a find your way kind of thing where you collect objects in order to help you progress and stuff. Which it's an okay game in my opinion, not for me really. If you like racing games, Mario Kart, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is a good casual platformer. You don't have a jump, but controlling it from the actual Switch system and using the touchscreen is highly recommended. Let's see, what else we got here? One of the games that's a good platformer from mine and my daughter, that we like this game on the Xbox, so we naturally bought it on the Switch, which really good game, really decent game. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. You guys like Final Fantasy? Another good one is Mario Rabbids. It's a nice turn-based battle Mario, which you do have the ability to upgrade, get more weapons and upgrade your character so the character can do much more. Let's see. Mario Odyssey is a very good open world kind of game. It's not your typical Mario, but it looks amazing though. It looks amazing, and the things that you can do with the hat, it just makes it well worth it. Let's see what else you got here. I recommend against Mario Party for the Switch. This is... Oh, come on, focus, you fuck. This is not your typical Mario Party, and this is more like friends grouping together to do it versus like you playing against your other friends, which is how I prefer the Mario parties, frankly. And going back to Katamari, this one was a GameStop exclusive for physical. Dead Cells is a good rogue game. You die as much as you need to, but you can still, get upgrades and progress. Um, Smash Brothers Ultimate is pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. A couple games I have yet to get to playing. Octopath Traveler, which looks really good. If you like the old style Final Fantasy and stuff, and I played a little bit of it, and I've gotten a little bit stuck, but it's a really decent game. Could have been executed a little bit better as far as like all the 8 stories, but doing the 8 stories by themselves are really good. So this is another recommend. And then I've heard this is pretty good, but not as good as Yoshi's Woolly World. Um, but it's not bad. And then I'm still trying to get through Luigi's Mansion 2, but I always hear great things about Luigi's Mansion 3. I have yet to open this up, but I will eventually. A good Metroidvania uh, game, Axiom Verge. Very good game if you like the old Super Metroid, or if you like the Symphony of the Night kind of game, but it's in the pixelated style of like Super Nintendo kind of, or Sega Genesis. So, if that helps you at all. But yeah, I mean, really good games. Yeah, it reminds me. I mean, Breath of the Wild is another one that we streamed before I got sick, and so we need to go back to that and continue on with that, because that's one of those ones that we're going to be streaming as well. If you guys go on my Discord, I do have a set list of games that I do plan on shuffling through and rotating between, just to try and focus on them a little bit, to try and get them to get to completion, if you will. But yeah, I mean, is there anything else you guys want to ask me, or? Alright, guys, well, thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. Um, Big shout out to KJ Del Rey, Lady in Red. Such an amazing friend. Thank you so much for. Dawn W is still pretty sick, but she's getting better. Not as well as I am right now, but she is slowly getting there, and I'm making sure she's taking her medicine and making sure she gets plenty of rest. But I do appreciate you asking me about her. Thank you. Yeah, I'll let her know that you were asking about her. But you guys are great. KJ's great. Thank you, KJ, so very much for the gifts. I do appreciate it. I look forward to making room for uh, Red Dead 2. And that's going to be definitely one of those games that's going to be in the rotation after we complete one of them. Um, or one of the games we might have to put aside. Just away from the coronavirus. Drink mulatto. Hey, Rooks. Welcome to the stream. I think we're just wrapping up here, but oh, no problem, KJ. No problem at all. Like, it was my pleasure. Really. Like, you didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to get me nothing. But again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please check out KJ Del Rey if you get a chance. Really great streamer, really great friend. Get to know her and become another one of her great friends. Can't thank her enough. But let's see if I remember how to do my outro. So, this is Richard Dubya, wishing you a good morning, good afternoon, a good whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Take care, guys. I'll see you around. Yeah, it sucks to be to be sick. Not gonna lie, I had a beer or two yesterday just because social drink, you know. But good stream of it, and you and KJ keep doing those Re5 videos. Yeah, well, eventually we're doing Re6. But we'll work out the details on when that will be. But yeah, hopefully sometime soon in the future. Come to think of it, it doesn't even have to be a Tuesday because like I'm off after 10 o'clock at night, so anytime after 11 o'clock, I'm pretty sure we could probably work something out. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll work something out. We get each other's numbers, you know. We know how to contact each other and stuff, and yeah. I mean, not to say that Resident Evil is not a game that we can't go back to. I mean, good game, good game. Yeah. Eventually, I want to get through most of the Resident Evils, especially with the remasters, because I think the remasters will have better controls, and I kind of hope they they fix the controls on 4 so that way it's a lot easier for me to control. But I still want to play 4 either way. 4 and 7 and 3 eventually. I do eventually plan on buying that one. I do have the first one, which did come out for free on PlayStation Plus. I even bought Resident Evil Zero based on KJ's recommendation, which is another game that could possibly be streamed. So, I mean, plenty of possibilities. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the stream here, but thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, always awesome. Always awesome seeing everybody. Good to see, like, everybody. Bye, guys. Take care.